Hi guys, I have lovely Karen here today. Now this is very specific for runners and walkers and people who like to go hiking. The pain is hip pain sitting around here. Also, Karen, you said you felt it around here at the side of the hip and also going down the side of the quad, like your ITB, lateral sort of area pain. Now, how the pain behaves, Karen says long periods of sitting.
Yes.
Driving, killer.
Yeah,
Driving's a killer. That's the worst. She's just tried doing some running and walking again, long distance. Okay during it, but after, wow, it aches and throbs. Nighttime is a great one. When she's trying to sleep, that's when it's throbbing, when it felt pretty okay the whole day. Is that correct? Yeah. But nighttime it throbs, so she can't lie on it. Classic signs again for particular hip muscles that are creating this pain due to nerve locks. I talk about nerve locks all the time. Quick history on Karen is 9 weeks ago she was training for a marathon, and the hip pain began. MRIs showed that the hip had a bursa that was a little angry, maybe, or the hip tendon. So tendinopathy, tendinitis, maybe. So the standard procedure is you go and get an injection done to clear it up. She tried that. For Karen, it didn't work, and I meet a lot of these people. So it didn't work for Karen, and should have tried it again, maybe, but she decided not to. So there's a lot of people out there in that boat. And from then, Karen's been on to very specific exercises for the glute muscles to develop the hip stability for her running and walking gait. She's been doing that religiously for the past 8 weeks, doing really well. She's found that it helped her pain improve to about maybe 60-70%, so that it's gone. But everyone always says in this position that it still feels weak, and if you aggravate it past a threshold, the pain's there again, exactly like it was. What is going on? That's classic nerve locks, everyone. So the nerve that have gone into a state where it's protecting the muscle area, whether it's the glutes or the leg muscles, but it's basically L4, L5, S1 nerves, right? It's set in to protect as a reflex. So once you hit that threshold, the muscles go, stop please. Brain says, I'm protecting you because you really annoyed me 9 weeks ago, so now don't do anything. So any kind of medical intervention, physical therapies, any type of manual treatment will generally fail in this scenario. So this is a classic one for a lot of people out there who I meet. I wanted to just explain that again. Classic nerve lock, guys. So when we get rid of the nerve locks, sitting in those L3, L4, L5, S1, for this area, when we do that to all the muscles, Karen will feel that the strength will come back. She'll feel, oh my gosh, I can actually feel the muscles again. It doesn't feel as weak. And of course, her pain will start to change. And the threshold, I say, will start to drop, which means you'll have to push yourself much harder. Will rise. You have to push yourself harder to reach that threshold before the pain ignites. And then you just keep building the bank balance, I always say. Build it up, build it up, build it up, and eventually it'll normalize itself over the next few months. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, please post them below.